guys, welcome back to my playthrough of Super Mario Transcending the Rainbow. And in this episode, we're going to be tackling the wing cap. So I went ahead and practiced 3 stars like I've been doing. And I think the wing cap is finally taking it up a notch. You know, I kind of ran through metal cap and totally tooled on that stage. So I'm a bit due for some harder stars, you know. First one isn't too bad, but really the second one of the 3 is like the might be a little small issue, but it's not terrible. But it's just like it's definitely harder than anything I've played so far. Ah shit, I fucked that up. Anyway, but for this first star here, we're actually gonna grab a star, the wing cap, and talk to a cannonball bomb all in one. So yeah, we got a pretty big we're killing two stones with one bird, you know. I guess 3 stones with one bird. So this first star wasn't anything too crazy. Here I have to like do a bit of a tricky slope jump, and then got a little jump kick to do. I'd say the staple of this star is probably this jump. Got a little slide kick there. Then we got a wall kick out of here. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. So I'm gonna talk to this guy. One cannon coming right up. Very nice. Yes, that cannon I'm gonna use for the next star, which is the one that I said, yeah, it's a little hard. That'll be 50 coins. Hey, wait, where are you going? Oh yeah, I'm not paying anybody, by the way. I don't know what you thought was gonna happen. Sorry, but not sorry. You know what? Mario saved Peach so many times. He saved the whole kingdom so many times. He doesn't need to pay anything, you know? It's like in that movie Armageddon when like they save the world and then because of that they don't have to pay taxes. It's kind of like that. Mario's just like, he can just do what he wants, go where he pleases. Alright. Now I'm going to go for the second star. This one was a little tricky. So we have a wind star, which, if you know anything about Mario 64, wind is never good. Like, wind is like not your friend. In fact, wind might be in like the top 5 most like hated things. Not even exaggerating. So this like this bridge texture indicates like whenever you see this like wooden bridge texture, that's like a windy bridge. So whenever you're on a windy bridge, you have to be really careful of like any kind of jump, literally any jump. So like watching me kill this Goomba, I literally just do a ground pound because that's the only move where like I'm barely in the air. Oh. Now one time you can jump when you're on a windy bridge is if you're about to like jump off the bridge. Like see how I was on the edge there? That you can do. I found a little bit of a skip here actually. You can do a wall kick here. And you don't have to go on that little windy bridge down there, so that's cool. So this is the last jump of the star, but it's definitely the most difficult. We actually have like a very like a continuous movement you'll see here. Oh, a little too much. Yeah, that's actually the last jump, but it's definitely the most difficult. Really hard actually. I think I just gotta do a little less sauce on that A press. Alright, let's see. I appreciate this wall being here, by the way, to like block me. That was very kind. I got this asshole behind me again, really. Eventually you kind of lose them, though. Because you're like a little faster. Come here, buddy. Yeah, so this star is definitely the hardest I've done so far in the game, even over like the red coins in the either cap stage, metal cap, vanish. All right, let's try this again. So I did a little too much sauce to the input, so I'm gonna try to like lower that just a tad, right? Yeah. Perfect. Look at that. Like a beauty. So a lot of movements there. I can't even explain everything I did because it's too much, like too fast. But a lot of continuous movement there, which I always like to see. And it feels like so satisfying to pull off. The next star is a little tricky, but I think what I just did is harder. Yeah, actually it definitely is. Honestly, this star is not bad. We'll see. Let's say about here. Yeah. I'm shooting to this tower. By the way, funny enough, even though this is the wind cap stage, I'm actually not using the wind cap in any of these stars. I do feel with Kazoak, there's a bit of a reluctance to like use the wind cap because it's seen as like too powerful actually. It's just overpowered. Should I get? It probably is. Even though the wind cap like sometimes feels like underpowered because you can't really like actually fly. You can just glide. It's actually still overpowered in the grand scheme of things. So this star is mostly just like precision. It's actually not. It's not that bad. Yeah, I think I just first tried it. Pretty clean. Those stars went pretty well because I do consider those like a step up from what I did previously. So that was pretty good. Alrighty. Let's kill these fuckers. Alright, so I'm gonna go back in and practice a few more, and I'll be back. Alrighty, back with 3 more stars practiced. I said one of the last 3 was probably the new hardest. I had done, but I think this next one I'm gonna do is the new hardest. So we're at that stage of the game where we're collecting new hardest stars, like Infinity Stones, you know. So we have a secret star here, and I thought it's pretty tricky. Oh wow, cut that close. Not because of that jump, by the way. This is just like the warm-up jumps. So we're gonna come this way, down here, and now we have like a secret specific area just for secrets. And this jump's tricky. Yeah, okay, yeah, you have like triple jump around, but I chose to do it in forward cam, which I did not like. I do not like forward cam at all for that jump. But it seemed kind of like the best, so I guess I'll have to go with it. Alright, let's see here. This is our first secret. Very nice. Okay. We're gonna come here for our second secret. I'm just gonna wait for this fire to burn again. Perfect. Speaking of fire, let's pull this castle out. Okay, nice and easy on this guy. Okay. Dude, this is a good first attempt. So let's not choke it here. Triple jump dive back. Alright, basically one more jump. Come on, dude. Oh no! Okay, I'm alive. Shit. Yeah, there's like bad collision on that thing. Okay, I saved it. Alright, come on. Second attempt. Please, dude. Don't get collisioned. Okay. Okay, dude, please. Dude, if I get this first try, that's kind of nasty. This is definitely the hardest star I've done so far in the game. Dude, that was kind of nasty. That's the first try right there. I mean, listen, I'm not saying that star's insane or anything, but I mean, that was a little hard. It did give me some trouble in practice, so getting that first try. Hello. The next 2 aren't nearly as bad, so. Okay. This next star, I wasn't crazy about this next one, but it's not that hard. The only thing I'm not crazy about is I basically have to do the whole star 1 path again. You'll see, because for this next star, I basically have to run past where Star 1 was, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I don't want to sound like too negative because this game has been really good so far. This is like the first thing where you'd be like, don't love that. Because I have to do, like you'll see, I have to do basically this whole path again just to get to, just to get to where this next star is. I feel like probably should have been another path, you know. Yeah, so we come up here. I'm going to do this path. Now, as far as I know, you had to do it again. I don't think there was like a warp or anything, but maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Alright, so we got a little bit of a box switch here. Alright, let's see here. Let's see what old Pete can do. Nice, I think that's 2 first tries. Can I go for the 3-er? We'll see. That one wasn't too bad though. You just had to basically you just had to repeat the star path for the main thing. And then and do those like last couple jumps, which aren't really that bad. There's just that one sloped box that's like a little scary, I suppose. This will be my 20th star. And by the way, remember I do reds last, but I think reds in this level actually they're like all in one area. So I actually could have done them earlier. It's not one of those red coin stars where it's like, you know, they're across the course. I think they're actually all in one area. So, whoops, could have done them earlier. All right, so so for this last star of the 3, I come kind of over here, but this time I'm gonna go this way. Do some wall kick shenanigans over here. Okay. Now luckily you don't have to worry about corner physics here, by the way, because that would suck if you did. I found a little bit of cheese here. I don't think you're supposed to do that. Because he put those boxes there for a reason, but I did find some nice cheese. Alright, so for this last jump, I'm going to do something I haven't really done yet, and that's pause over for a firstie. You needed some good height for that last jump, so I decided to go for a firstie. So correct me if I'm wrong, I think I just got all 3 stars first try. So that was a perfect triple double from True Bacon 4-star. I'm heating up on this hack. You know what? It raised the difficulty up. I raised the bar up. You know what I mean? That's how it goes. All right, so I'm just gonna practice reds. They probably aren't that bad because, like I said, they're not throughout the course. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, time for reds. And I gotta say, it's a pretty cool star. It's challenging, but it's cool. Like I really like it. It's definitely my favorite star in this level. And guess what? It actually uses the wing cap. Imagine that in a wing cap level. So we're gonna do some funky stuff here. Right off the bat, we're gonna get some momentum. And then, oh, I gotta fix the camera. Okay. Grab that coin. Oh shit. Yeah, that part's a little tricky because I have to get like a trip. Oh shit. I have to get like a triple jump between those 2 wooden floors. Yeah, wing cap's definitely been the hardest, but it's okay. Not by like a terrible amount. It definitely went like metal cap was the easiest. Then vanish, and then wing cap's number 1. How about I didn't like pick up an angle from that? Nah, I think I'm good. Ah, firstie there, seriously. Come on, dude. It's like the worst thing you could do there. Yeah, I kind of slide off there, and then I hold A, and because I have the wing cap and I'm holding A. I slowly float down and get so much distance. I'm like Mary Poppins. Nice. Alright, let's try this again. Trying to get a firstie, dude. That would be really helpful. Shit. Damn it. I like... Alright, I won't do that again. I tried to like pull back for a sec so I wouldn't like be too high and like hit the top. But when I didn't realize when you pull back, you like... You lose a lot of speed and you like immediately can't do it anymore. So I'm like, shit. Nice. Alright, come on, dude. This isn't even the hard part. Hard part's coming up. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna do some wall kicks. Let's do one more. Grab that guy. Alright, cool. So at this point we fly back. We're not fly back, fly over here. Dude, okay. Oh, if I'm just slowly putting my cap on me while I was a chuck you right there. So I'm gonna go fly and get a coin. I think I missed earlier. Just gotta get a good triple jump. Should be good, I think. It's kind of shitty actually, but I don't think this is too hard. Yeah, so I'm just gonna grab this guy like individually. That's what Morningstorm did. Yeah, Morningstorm is kind of the walkthrough I've been using, but if I... That was pathetic. Did that really just happen? I can't believe I didn't get my ground pound there. That was pathetic, dude. Not... That death was lame. Not cool. If you just put a little bit of like, I don't know, thought into that part, you'll never do that. Because if you just like line it up more. Lame. Hold on a minute. Can I save this? I mean, I don't... Yeah, I think you can. So wait, that jump might not be as bad as I'm making it. Because you could just... You don't even need momentum to do that part. Good to know. Alright, let's get back here. We'll keep timers slightly tight. But nah, I'll be fine. Nah, yeah, I got like 10 seconds to spare. That ain't tight. Alright, let's try this again. Not be a dumbass. Dumbass. Hey, dumbass. By the way, one of my favorite things to do in Mario 64 is like use the wing cap box itself to get a little more height. It's just satisfying. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, now let's not have a really stupid death, shall we? See, if I just like actually take the time to like set it up, I shouldn't really die that way. Alright, now we're gonna get to what I was referring to as the difficult part of the star. You have to do a C up slide. So if you fall sledge grab there, like it like sets you up for it. And then we do that. Oh, okay, barely didn't overshoot it. Alright. Now I just gotta do these jumps. Okay. Yeah, by the way, out of the C up slide, you have to like do like a dive. It's kind of weird. And then you have to pull back a little because you like overshoot it. Or you're like going to overshoot if you don't. And then that should be that. So it actually wasn't that hard, all things considered. I think Secrets was actually harder, but I died. I got Secrets first try and died a lot on this. But actually, that wasn't that bad. So that is wing cap, all taken care of. Well, definitely a little harder. But I like the, honestly, I didn't mind the difficulty raise. I was just considering going for overworld 1 reds, but oh wait. Usually, I feel like you do overworld reds, like the last thing in that overworld, you know? I feel like that's usually how it goes anyway. But yeah, so far I'm really enjoying this game. I hope you guys are enjoying watching. So now we did all the caps, so all the caps are finally done. And I'm glad we got that out early. Don't have to worry about that. So probably next episode, well not probably, definitely, I'll be going to course 1 and let's find course 1. I think this might be course 1. First. Before stepping into the first course, there's something important to know. You will see these signs next to me in the course ahead. These correspond to the custom collision walls. The unique texture they are attached to will be either a first tee wall or a wide wall kick wall. Ah. So if I see this sign near a wall, that means it's a first tee wall. So whenever I wall kick, I always get a first tee. 90 degrees, that means like any angle I wall kick, I can get a wall kick. So the game's kind of warmed me up. So I think this is probably, it's probably course 1 if I had to guess. But I guess we'll figure that out next episode. So, alright, that's all for now. So thanks everybody for watching and take care. Bye guys.